What's up, y'all? Y'all read the title. Today I'm gonna be withdrawing 3,000 from tradeify and 1,200 from mffu. I don't know how I worded it in the title, but it's gonna be something along the lines of that. But yeah, so this account I ran up $10,000 and it was 150K straight to funded. 20% consistency rule was kind of annoying, as you can see. I'm like double the necessary trading days, but I got through it, right? And of course, MFU, like this is my second time on the withdrawing from them. Um, 40% consistency rule was bugging me before, but it didn't bug me out too much this time. I didn't know that the 40% like was not the total profit, but basically the profit between like the last 5 days. So I just leveraged the same that I did this day, and I made it work. So yeah, really quick before I go through those, go ahead and withdraw. I'm just gonna go to NQ and show y'all what trades I took today. So as y'all know, I trade two models. I trade the first fair value gap model, which is one of ICT's models, and I trade a model with SMT and breakers. I'll cover the first trade. So first fair value gap presented here. Um, a lot of people were going to take this inverse because we had SMT at these Asia lows, like NQ took these and ES didn't. So you would assume this would inverse and then go long, but it almost had me too. I almost did the same thing, but the reason why it wasn't valid was because, let me show you guys. So yeah, so we had a 15-minute breaker here. See this swing low, swing high, swing low, swing high. The -2 wasn't hit before this, right? And the reason why this is valid is because we had a previous day SMT. Like it wasn't the previous day high, but sorry. It was like this daily high. ES went and took this, and then we formed that 15-minute breaker. And it's like, you should expect that breaker to play out because it's like such a high probability S&T at the top. And then on top of that, but right before open, people who didn't see this, NQ came up and it didn't sweep this the high of the breaker, and ES did. So I'll go show that to you really quick. You see how NQ right before 9:30 open doesn't take this high here. ES did. So we had a double SMT. We have that daily SMT up there, ES taking it, forming the breaker, and then sweeping the high of it while NQ doesn't. So we had two SMTs there, right? That's actually a model that I can discuss with students, but I'm not taking on any students anytime soon. I don't like to do paid shit. The other trade I took was this breaker here. Technically, I didn't take the full trade. I took like a little piece of it because I just needed like $800 on my MFU to be able to beat the consistency rule. So that's the little video I posted on my IG story, which is at WickNQ, by the way. I'm like very active on there. If you have any questions, want to talk, just bullshit and just hit me on there, right? We have this breaker here, this swing low, swing high, swing low. We close above the previous swing. This was, this was printed in the macro actually, so this is valid, right? From 9:50 to 10:10, this was printed at 10:09, so this breaker is valid. And yeah, you just take it to the -2 of the standard deviation. And the last trade, which is what I took on my MFU, right? On my tradeify, last trade I took was this right here. I didn't take it all the way to this 4 or whatever of these highs. I just took it to the -2. This was just it wasn't the highest probability breaker, but I was just confident we were bullish. Like I knew we wanted these high. Like that was my draw on liquidity. We had printed a breaker right before the 350 macro. I'm assuming we're gonna fly, so I took my long here, and I took profits at the -2. That was all I needed to beat the consistency. So yeah, those are the three trades that I participated in today. I do have a video still up of me taking this lives because I do have like I do live stream every day from 8:45 to 11. So if you want to see my thought process while this was playing out, feel free. This long, I don't think I was streaming when I was entering on this, but yeah, let's go withdraw from my. Let's go take my payouts now. So request a payout. Request payout 3,000. Why would I try to request anything less than that? Payout request successfully submitted. That was quick. Okay, so is there any way I could check on the progress? Okay, yeah, here we go. Pending. All right, so now MFU. Right, I've already withdrawn from them, so I know what to expect. Right, request payout. There we go. Okay. That's another 1,200. I'm really close to getting a live with this account because yeah, I'm at 16 out of 30 days. I'm really hyped for live because daily withdrawal sounds like a dream, you know? And I'm also sure that they don't have a consistency rule after you get to live, but I'll start looking at that shit up and like seeing what the rules are and all that later. But yeah, I'm gonna have some trade reviews up for you guys. Honestly, I'm really sorry for being pretty inconsistent with the videos, but we'll definitely have something in the future. I've just been, I've been just locked on the charts, really. I haven't really been focusing too much on the content, but I'll definitely start to lock back into it because I'm starting to pick up some traction. So I appreciate all of you guys who've been tuning in, and I'll definitely have some content out for y'all soon. Thank you guys for tuning in, and until the next one.